Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? How y'all doing? Welcome back. So it's official, I did it. I sat down and I watched every episode of The Boys on Amazon. And this is going to be a very short, very glowing review because this shit was so much fun. Definitely gonna have to make a spoiler video though, because there's a lot of crazy shit that happens. And the basic plot of the story, if you're unfamiliar with the show, essentially superheroes are real, they exist in real life, and they've also been corporatized. In other words, superheroes are basically just media influencers or television personalities that have been taken over by like corporations, and they're kind of used as like puppets, I guess. There's commercials, there's sponsorships, there's all kinds of crazy awesome shit. If you've seen the movie Mystery Men, everybody's basically like Captain Amazing. But then all of a sudden, one of the superheroes does something really fucked up to the girlfriend of our main character who's named Hugh. And then in comes this character played by Carl Urban who claims to be a member of the FBI and tries to get inside information on all the superheroes. And him and Hugh try and kind of uncover this kind of elaborate scheme that's going on behind closed doors. And that's basically the plot of the show. Granted, there's a whole bunch of other characters that get introduced and a whole bunch of other subplots, and Hugh like has to sign a non-disclosure agreement after what happens. And this show could not have come at a better time because corporate greed is a very common topic and it's very hotly debated nowadays. And of course we can all argue, you know, whether capitalism is the best system or the worst system, but we can all agree that every system has some type of flaws, whether they be big or small, but this show takes some of those and just amplifies them and makes them super visible. And this show is great because it gives you that really gritty, straightforward realism that you kind of got from the Watchmen movie that came out, but at the same time, the way this story is structured, it's told in a much more universally digestible way. In other words, the show gives you a lot more time to breathe so you can take in this kind of high concept of corporations taking a hold of superheroes. And the show tackles so many different possibilities from so many different points of view, like just the way it examines all those things was really good. Not all the acting is perfect, but I would say like 70 to 80% of it is really good. I like a lot of the characters, they got a lot of weird, wacky, diverse personalities. I did however think that the last couple episodes, there were some things that got a little bit dodgy. And I don't mean that the show necessarily falls apart or anything like that, but there's a couple things that are either convenient or just played out a little bit wonky. Like for example, in episode 7, there's a conversation that gets cut off, let's say, and it really didn't have to be. Like a conversation gets diverted, but it also could have been undiverted with a little bit more finessing, so little things like that. And I have to say, Elizabeth Shue, who plays one of the corporate CEOs, she does a spectacular job in this show. Because she does this thing where she reacts, but she also doesn't react at the same time. Like she'll do something incredibly subtle to let you, the audience member, know that something's up, but the person in frame has no idea. And I thought she played it very well. And just the raunchy attitude that this show has, like I really enjoyed it. And also one of the 7 superheroes that are connected to this one corporation, one of them is basically the equivalent of Aquaman, and they play off of that very well. And there's also this crazy scene with a dolphin that I didn't see coming. And the show doesn't take long to get started either. Like very quickly in the first episode, it hooks you, like with how crazy and corrupt some of these corporations are. But anyway guys, that's all I'm gonna say for right now. I'm gonna make a spoiler video because there's a lot of fun shit that happens in this show. And to be fair, some of it's a bit morbid, but it's also very creative. So I think for a score out of 10, I think I'm gonna give it like an 8.9. It's only 8 episodes, it's a really easy binge. I found a few inconsistencies in the show, but overall I am super psyched about season 2. But anyway guys, those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Did you start watching the show yet? Have you finished the whole thing? Hop in the comments, let me know what's up. Other than that, if you like this video, give me a like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell, do all that other YouTube-y type of shit, and I'll catch you guys next time.